2011, as a 19-year-old student, I received a phone call that would change the rest of my life. It was a normal day on campus, and I remember just going about my life, and I suddenly received this phone call from back at home where they told me that my mother had passed away. And in an instant, my whole life changed. In an instant, I became an orphan. I remember just feeling like the ground could just open up and just swallow me alive. I remember feeling this intense loneliness that I had never felt in my life before until that moment. I remember just countless of questions just coming to mind and coming to heart as I just tried to make sense of what had happened, but also tried to make sense of how my life was going to be like onwards. And maybe you right now in the season of your life, you're finding yourself in a space where it feels like life is just closing in on you. Where it feels like trouble after trouble is happening, where it feels like challenge after challenge is happening in your life, where it feels like circumstance after circumstance is happening and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I want to encourage you and remind you with the verse of the day that says in Psalm 34 verse 18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and he saves those who are crushed in spirit. I want to remind you that regardless of where you're finding yourself, regardless of what you're going through right now, regardless of how intense it feels, regardless of your pain, regardless of your ache, regardless of your brokenheartedness, regardless of how crushed you may feel right now, I just want to encourage you to say the Lord is close to you and that he will save you. I want to encourage you to just call upon his name, being reminded that he's Jehovah Shammah, the Lord who is there, that he is Emmanuel, the God with you.